Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
This goes out to all the women in the world, especially her. You know it don't even matter your age, don't even matter your color. You fellas, I ain't forget about y'all. This is for everybody that like to dance. Just listen to what I'm saying and do it and take a chance. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put yours, then I put mine. Then we can dip down low and roll and grind. Get on the floor like I said before. Y'all remember that down low? Just put a little dip with it. Now roll those hips with it. Pop it, push it, rock it, roll it. Can't control it, I come hold it. It's all in fun, so take a chance. Just get on the floor and do that dance, y'all. I know you like it, so don't try to fight it. Turn around, baby, let me see you from the back. Yeah, I like it like that. Get up now, roll those hips. Drop down, double up on those dips. Freak nasty, wanna see, can y'all do this right? I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put yours, then I put mine. Then we can dip down low and roll and grind. Back again with the second verse. It's all clean, so I'm not gonna curse. Drop a bass like a bad habit. Love all women, cause I gotta have it. Coming at y'all in stereo. I'm riding that thing like a rodeo. Hang on, baby, cause the ride is rough, and I got my girls in the front. Now and later, just bumping that rump. Raise it up, let me see that ground. Slap it, girl, make it jiggle around. Round and round that rump goes. Where it stop, yo, no one knows, yeah. Freak nasty, wanna see, can y'all do this right? I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put yours, then I put mine. Then we can dip down low and roll and grind.
Well, all right, y'all. All right, y'all. If you ain't dipping, you must be tripping. If you ain't doing it down low, you got to go. To the people that moving slow, just moving slow. Yo, DJ, pump it up some more.
It's off to the show in a limo. Before the show, I gotta get that dough. Pay them girls what they work. Slip that money under that skirt. Take it off, baby, let me see. You might get a little more Lucci. G-string, having oh so much fun. Playing inside between them buns. Shorty got it going on like Marvin. Teasing me and she know I'm starving. Lick you up, then lick you down. I ain't finished, girl, turn around. Lick you up and down your back, cause I'm that freak, I'm freaky like that. Freak nasty, wanna see, can y'all do this right? I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put yours, then I put mine. Then we can dip down low and roll and grind. I'm setting it off to another level. You digging freak nasty without a shovel? This is my world. I'm just a squirrel trying to get enough. So what's up, yo DJ? When the party's getting slow, join this jam and watch that flow get taken over like in '94. When I had the whole world getting down low. New Orleans born, ATL living. Freak nasty is what I'm giving. My juice is sweet like Georgia peaches. Women suck it up like leeches. It feels so good, you must admit you like this. Yeah, y'all know the song. So come on, won't you sing it? I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I
All right, Chad, how's everybody doing? Oh my gosh. Man, what a day. Oh, I tell you what, if this was a real show, like we might making a living or something, I'd actually get the rights to the dip as my legitimate theme song. Because it can't be that much. I'm like one of 9 motherfucking people that remember that song. I doubt Freak Nasty demands a whole lot of money for the dip. Oh my gosh. So, I always say, if you send a super chat when I'm not live, I'll see it when I am live. And one of y'all niggas got some deep pockets. I'm actually kind of embarrassed. Like, I don't deserve this much, but holy shit. First one.
Have you heard of Jesus?
Bulbasaurian donated $111.11 and says Bulba Bulbasaur. 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 I believe it's supposed to be like the Bulbasaur song from the Pokemon cartoon, which I remember that being in an episode, but I couldn't find it on YouTube. Bulbasaur. Oh. And then
Have you heard of Jesus?
Hello donated $1,000 and just says hello. And hello to you too, good sir. I don't even know what to say to that. You know, I'm a little down bad right now, and that is a hell of a help. Here's the deal. If you donate on PayPal, I can see your name. I can see your name even if you're using Streamlabs. If you're paying with PayPal, I can see your name. Now, I'm never going to use that because I'm not like a shitty groiper who's going to like dox you or something. Even if you like donate and call me a huge faggot or something. Whatever, man. The money is the money, you know. So I know that both of these are the same guy. And he's usually the same guy that does do the big super chats periodically. It's my Medicare masochist, I guess, if you ever watch the Casino. And I appreciate the hell out of it. It's a huge help right now. I can't even... Like, honest to God, thank you. Thank you very much. Like, I can't even express. But hey, maybe we're gonna get some more super chats because I think we might have a pretty good show today. We got some stuff to talk about. So for one thing, Chad, are y'all having a good Martin Luther King Day? Well, having a good MLK Day? I think everybody forgot with the other thing going on today. I think everybody forgot that was a thing today. Because don't forget, the government will murder you and then pretend like it's really sad about it and give you a day. And look, man, I Have a Dream is a very pretty speech. And there's really nothing in it I disagree with. That said, though, to say Martin Luther King was a flawed person, if you're honest with the history books, is an understatement. And I don't think the Civil Rights Act was any kind of a net positive for this country. Certainly not in the long run. I think whatever positive aspects it had on society probably would have just naturally happened in the first fucking place in time. And the negative attributes of just outright destroying freedom of association, I don't agree with. No, I know. Unpopular. Probably not.
Have you heard of Jesus?
Another super chat. Thank you very much. Heterosexual Gooner tips $3 and says thank you for streaming. Again, thank you. Thank you all. Literally, thank every dollar that comes in. It's a big help. But yeah, I don't think it's a good thing. I know that's not a popular position. I mean, it's probably popular with my audience. You know? But not so much with the general public. But yeah, whatever, man. I Had a Dream is a very pretty speech. But we got bigger fish to fry today, chat. So, I don't know. What do we want to watch first? Yeah, I was actually prepared to really come in here. Like last night, I'd watched bits and pieces of the Melonie Mac fucking video where she's just going full on church lady on us. Ironic, since she's dressed like a fucking Hot Topic cashier. And I was ready to rip into that dumb cunt. Like, just brutal. But then I got up today, and first of all, I had some good news in my PayPal notifications. And also, I watched the Trump speech. I was looking at the memes on Twitter, and I gotta tell you, I'm in a great fucking mood. Grubby says we will celebrate MLK Day by putting all the good-looking black women in Trump's state-mandated goon caves. Well, I know. Grubby's a big fan of MLK Day. He celebrates by kissing his black girlfriend's ass on MLK Day. So we can watch some Melonie Mac. We probably will watch some Melonie Mac, but I feel like maybe we'll watch some Trump first. How about that, chat? How about we watch some fucking Trump speech first? Because I loved it. I got to tell you, I was a big fan. Let's see, reading the chat a little bit here. Let's see. Blue Team says, dating in your 30s is rough. Women are all like Melonie Mac, plus 150 pounds. Hey, man, wait till you get to your 40s. I got news for you. It doesn't get better. You gotta find some girl, man. It's like trying to get the last chopper out of Nam. Alrighty. I think this is it. I think this is the full inauguration speech. Yeah, the ABC News has it. Okay. Let's see. Windows capture. Hopefully we don't get a bunch of ads. I made the mistake of playing solitaire on my phone recently. So now all the ads on YouTube are fucking mobile games. And I know Forney probably hopping somewhere like, get brave. It's like, yeah, okay, fine. That wouldn't really solve the problem on the Roku when I watch YouTube. See, I'm never really at this laptop unless I'm either writing or streaming. So I never think of these things until it's time to sit down and stream. But anyways, let's watch the speech, shall we, chat? Hopefully the audio isn't too fucking imbalanced. It probably is, though.
It is my honor and pleasure
to introduce to you the 45th and the 47th President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump.
Real quick, chat. Let's go over some of what we got here. We have Melania Trump, who is dressed like Judge Doom from Roger Rabbit for some reason. Some spy versus spy outfit. I don't know what she's got going on there. We have Barron Trump, who, as we all know, is about 10 feet fucking tall. Like, Trump's a tall man, and Barron fucking staggers over him. Barron's one of them kids, too, that, like, just was like a normal kid at 10. And by the time he was 14, was just like 7 feet tall. We got JD Vance here. Oh, man, we got some unhappy motherfuckers over on this side. Joe's not sure where he's at. Kamala is just visibly mad. Kamala, ever since the loss, every single time you see her in public, she has the look on her face like somebody who's at like a fucking roast. And the jokes have gone too far, but she doesn't want to admit it. That obviously pissed off fake smile on Kamala all the time now. I love it. I fucking love it, chat. Wolfland says Barron's going to have knee and back issues before the middle age. Ask me how I know. Barron's going to be the modern day Caesar. He looks like a fucking Roman Empire. Gosh.
Thank you very much, everybody. Well, thank you very, very much. Vice President Vance, Speaker Johnson, Senator Thune, Chief Justice Roberts, Justices of the United States Supreme Court, President Clinton, President Bush, President Obama, President Biden, Vice President Harris, and my fellow citizens. The golden age of America begins right now.
Oh, bask in it, guys.
From this day forward, our country will flourish and be respected again all over the world. We will be the envy of every nation, and we will not allow ourselves to be taken advantage of any longer. During every single day of the Trump administration, I will very simply put America first. Our sovereignty will be reclaimed. Our safety will be restored. The scales of justice will be rebalanced. The vicious, violent, and unfair weaponization of the Justice Department and our government will end. And our top priority will be to create a nation that is proud, prosperous, and free. America will soon be greater, stronger, and far more exceptional than ever before. I return to the presidency confident and optimistic that we are at the start of a thrilling new era of national success. A tide of change is sweeping the country. Sunlight is pouring over the entire world. And America has the chance to seize this opportunity like never before. But first, we must be honest about the challenges we face. While they are plentiful, they will be annihilated by this great momentum that the world is now witnessing in the United States of America. As we gather today, our government confronts a crisis of trust. For many years, a radical and corrupt establishment has extracted power and wealth from our citizens while the pillars of our society lay broken and seemingly in complete disrepair. We now have a government that cannot manage even a simple crisis at home, while at the same time stumbling into a continuing catalog of catastrophic events abroad. It fails to protect our magnificent, law-abiding American citizens, but provides sanctuary and protection for dangerous criminals, many from prisons and mental institutions that have illegally entered our country from all over the world. We have a government that has given unlimited funding to the defense of foreign borders, but refuses to defend American borders or, more importantly, its own people. Our country can no longer deliver basic services in times of emergency, as recently shown by the wonderful people of North Carolina, been treated so badly.
Oh, I'm glad to hear North Carolina mentioned. Everyone talks about the damn fires in California, but you never hear the North Carolina shit just got buried in the media. I'm not adding a ton to this, honestly. I admit I'm not. I'm trying to stop for enough commentary, but I just wanted to watch it again. Fuck it. Trust me, I'll have a lot to fucking say when we get to the Melonie Mac shit.
And other states who are still suffering from a hurricane that took place many months ago. Or more recently, Los Angeles, where we're watching fires still tragically burn. From weeks ago, without even a token of defense, they're raging through the houses and communities, even affecting some of the wealthiest and most powerful individuals in our country, some of whom are sitting here right now. They don't have a home any longer. That's interesting. But we can't.
That's interesting. This is great, too. Look at him. Look at her. Joe's here about ready to nod off. But it's just, man, these fucking losers behind me. Can you believe the shitstorm I've inherited from them?
Let this happen. Everyone is unable to do anything about it. That's going to change. We have a public health system that does not deliver in times of disaster, yet more money is spent on it than any country anywhere in the world. And we have an education system that teaches our children to be ashamed of themselves in many cases, to hate our country despite the love that we try so desperately to provide to them. All of this will change starting today, and it will change very quickly.
That's not even me, by the way, Chad. This feed is freezing. The video is freezing from ABC News here. I don't even think it's my fucking potato laptop.
My recent election is a mandate to completely and totally reverse a horrible betrayal and all of these many betrayals that have taken place, and to give the people back their faith, their wealth, their democracy, and indeed their freedom. From this moment on, America's decline is over. Our liberties.
They made Vivek sit in the back. Get wrecked, fucking nerd. You just had to send out that fucking tweet, didn't you? Oh.
And our nation's glorious destiny. will no longer be denied, and we will immediately restore the integrity, competency, and loyalty of America's government. Over the past 8 years, I have been tested and challenged more than any president in our 250-year history, and I've learned a lot along the way. The journey to reclaim...
I certainly hope you did, buddy. Look, man, I'm very hopeful right now. But the reality is, this all comes down to whether or not this man has fucking learned something. And heaven knows boomers aren't known for learning things. Now, I would like to think that trying to throw him in prison and then trying to murder him might have lit a fire under his ass. And it sounds like it lit a fire under his ass. And I'm very hopeful about this. But Donald, there ain't no do-overs after this one, okay? You don't get another shot after this. You better be out for blood. And look, I get that Biden, by the way, this morning, and I say Biden, Lord knows if he did any of this, but officially Biden, whatever intern signs shit for him now, proceeded to just do blanket pardons on General Milley, who is 100% guilty of treason. I mean, absolutely clear. He should be hung by the neck until he stops kicking, stand in front of a firing squad, you know, by the literal definition of the Military Code of Justice, motherfucking treason. He got pardoned. Fauci got pardoned. Who unleashed a virus that killed countless fucking people worldwide while he was playing fucking mad scientist in a biolab, and then used it as an excuse to play dictator over people's lives. Oh, and he also tortured a bunch of puppies to death. Can we add that to the fucking list? Basically just crimes against humanity. Just cartoon motherfucking supervillain crimes against humanity, okay? Like, he should be brought in. Not only should he face a trial, he should be apprehended by the fucking Fantastic Four. That's the kind of crimes Anthony Fauci did. He got a pardon. So I understand there's a lot of motherfuckers Trump should go after that he kind of can't. That said, though, you better hit the fucking ground running, bud. You better be doing all you fucking can and fast. I love the memes. I love all the fucking memes, and that's great. And this speech is very inspiring, but speeches don't get shit done, okay? Ronald Reagan made a bunch of pretty fucking speeches about small government, and the government continued to grow into a bloated goddamn monstrosity under him. And he let in a bunch, and he let in and fucking legalized a bunch of illegals. Got rid of machine guns, bunch of shitty stuff. Mr. Small Government, one of the last things he did was hire guys like James Dobson to have a task force on how we should ban porn. Real fucking small government. So yeah, pretty speeches don't get the shit done. We're just talking about MLK earlier, and it was a really fucking pretty speech. But so what? So yeah, Trump absolutely needs to hit the fucking ground running. He needs to be showing no mercy. He needs to go balls to the wall. I get that, okay, fine, these people got pardoned. It sucks. I mean, hell, there's probably something in the Patriot Act where you could still send them to Gitmo. You really don't need a reason. Just quietly do it. Just, they just, where's Fauci? Where's Mila? I don't know. It's just, that's classified. Their whereabouts are classified, I'm afraid. Matter of national security. Forney says, I can't wait for President Vance to finish his second term in 2036, having redacted the redacted. Now, I, of course, know what Forney means. Okay, and I'm just going to say it. I know it's challenging my YouTube, but Forney, of course, means having eradicated Amish, which Thankfully, it's about time. And not just the men, but the women and the children too. See, I could say that about the Amish because no one gives a fuck, and I could just say it's joking. It's not joking. Blue Team says Vivek should be deported to India, not because of the color of his skin, but because of the content of his character. Wolfland says if Trump didn't learn anything, he gets to go to Cuba after his stay in office and not the fun part. Man. Red Pill Renegade says Vivek is like, damn, it's high school all over again with him sitting so far in the back, barely seen. Oh, man. Anyways, let's get back to this. Let's get back to the speech because we got another video after this cover. Okay. And remember, folks, if you enjoy the content, streamlabs.com/thebacklab. I know I got a big old chunk and I'm still whoring it up. I'm still whoring it up because I'm still unemployed. So yes, streamlabs.com/thebacklog, paypal.me/
Have you heard of Jesus?
Oh, there we go. Holy shit. Y'all are too fucking kind. DZD donates $3 but has no message. But I believe he's just co-signing my Amish comment. I think that's the subtext I got. But remember, streamlabs.com/thebacklog. Let's keep it rolling, folks. Let's keep it rolling and let's keep America. Let's make my financial situation great again while we make America great again.
Our republic has not been an easy one, that I can tell you. Those who wish to stop our cause have tried to take my freedom and indeed to take my life. Just a few months ago in a beautiful Pennsylvania field, an assassin's bullet ripped through my ear. But I felt then and believe even more so now that my life was saved for a reason. I was saved by God to make America great again.
Hell yeah, everybody standing up. Well, almost everybody. Almost everybody standing up. You might have noticed, though. Hang on. You might have noticed that these folks here, these folks, they didn't stand up. By the way, did Hillary get a pardon? Did Obama get a pardon? Let's be fucking bipartisan about it. Did W get a pardon? I don't know. Look, there's a lot to do. We got a lot on our plate, folks. So maybe we wait till Vance is in office, if W is still alive, to hang him for war crimes. and to charge Hillary for her many, many murders. And to finally hold Obama accountable for destroying the used car market with cash for clunkers. Maybe we'll just wait till this guy gets in here. Maybe he'll do it. Because I got to tell you guys, by the way, Vance first got announced. First, I didn't know fuck all about this guy. Not sure I ever heard his fucking name. I'm like, who is this guy? So I go to the interwebs and I'm like, let's learn about J.D. Vance. First thing that comes up was an interview he gave with Charlie Kirk from when he first got elected to the Senate. And I watched it in its entirety. And I was not impressed. I didn't like the J.D. Vance I saw then. And I was like, ah, damn it. Do we got another fucking Pence? We got another conservative. We got another bootlicking faggot conservative. With a thin blue line sticker and oh jeez, oh my god, this guy, fucking hell. And I was ready to write him off. I thought, oh my god. Then I started seeing more and more from him. And people were telling me, no, you got it all wrong. J.D. Vance is cool. I'm like, no, I don't think he is. But I kept seeing more and more from him. And the more and more I was seeing, the more and more I fucking liked. And then I watched the Joe Rogan interview. in its entirety. And I'm like, I like this guy. This guy, I think, has a fucking handle on what's going on. This isn't just your typical dumb shit conservative. This guy knows the system is fucked, knows the system is corrupt. This guy knows what... This guy seems to know a little bit of what needs fucking done. And I thought to myself, what? Wait a second, though. This doesn't jibe with the J.D. Vance I saw in 2018. So what changed? Is he just full of shit? Or did something change? And I look, but apparently, his getting vaxxed injured. His words, I don't know exactly what that entails. He says he was vax injured. That woke that man up. That shook off all the authority-worshipping, hoorah, order-following Marine that this man once was, to something else entirely. Something a lot more in line with reality. Do I still have disagreements with him? Hell yeah. But I like this J.D. Vance. I didn't like 2018 J.D. Vance. That guy go fuck himself. But I don't believe he's that guy anymore. I believe he's changed and for the better.
Thank you very much. That is why each day...
By the way, I heard some shit libs actually on Twitter going like, how come Trump didn't have this outside? What's he afraid of? It's like, well, first of all, he should be a little concerned considering you fuckers keep shooting at him. Second of all, it's like 8 degrees in fucking DC right now, all right? Nobody wants to be outside.
Under our administration of American patriots, we will be working to meet every crisis with dignity and power and strength. We will move with purpose and speed to bring back hope, prosperity, safety, and peace for citizens of every race, religion, color, and creed. For American citizens, January 20th, 2025 is Liberation Day.
Fuck yeah. Let's fucking go.
It is my hope that our recent presidential election will be remembered as the greatest and most consequential election in the history of our country. As our victory showed, the entire nation is rapidly unifying behind our agenda with dramatic increases in support from virtually every element of our society, young and old, men and women, African Americans, Hispanic Americans, Asian Americans, urban, suburban, rural, and very importantly, we had a powerful win in all 7 swing states, and the popular vote, we won by millions of people. To the Black and Hispanic communities, I want to thank you for the tremendous outpouring of love and trust that you have shown me with your vote. We set records, and I will not forget it. I've heard your voices in the campaign, and I look forward to working with you in the years to come. Today is Martin Luther King Day, and his honor, this will be a great honor, but in his honor, we will strive together to make his dream a reality. We will make his dream come true. Thank you. Thank you.
They're still sitting.
national unity
He's not gonna
is now
stand.
returning to America, and confidence and pride is soaring like never before. In everything we do, my administration will.
I love this. I love that, like, this entire speech, while these two asswipes are sitting right there, is, oh my God, can you believe how bad the last people sucked? I knew it was going to be bad, but I didn't know it was going to be that bad. Holy shit, folks. What a disaster.
Be inspired by a strong pursuit of excellence and unrelenting success. We will not forget our country. We will not forget our Constitution. And we will not forget our God.
Hell
Can't
yeah.
do that.
No pun intended. Fucking go.
Today, I will sign a series of historic executive orders. With these actions, we will begin the complete restoration of America and the revolution of common sense. It's all about common sense. First, I will declare a national.
Look at how much Vance is smiling. Look at his shit-eating grin on him. I love it. And then compare that over here. She's so mad. She's so mad. You didn't even have to come, you know. Do not come. Do not come. You could have just stayed home. Like, what are they going to do? Like, I mean, it is funny that in politics you're expected to, just in general, take the individual people out of the equation. Imagine you get fired from your job and you got to sit there and just for like 30 minutes while your replacement talks about how much you sucked and how much of a better job he's going to do. You're not on the clock anymore. You know what I mean? You could just leave. You know? Like, you don't have to sit there and just be humiliated. I would just leave. I would just probably leave. I don't know, Chad. If I was that mad about it, if I was that convinced that Orange Man is the devil, Hitler, or whatever, and I got screwed and this was rightfully mine, I don't know. I might just be like, I don't want any part of this. You can all kiss my ass. But these fuckers, they don't even have the balls to do that. They don't even have the balls to say, nah, fuck this gay earth, I'm out. You all got millions of dollars from all the fucking lobbyists and insider trading and shit you've done. You're all set for fucking life. Just go. Just leave. Fuck off. Why even sit there if you're just gonna pout? If you're just gonna pout, why even fucking sit there?
Emergency at our southern border.
Declaring a state of emergency at the border. Fuck you. Hell yeah. He's like, come on, people, stand it up. Stand it up, people.
All illegal entry will immediately be halted, and we will begin the process of returning millions and millions of criminal aliens back to the places from which they came.
Fuck yes.
We will reinstate my Remain in Mexico policy.
Fuck yeah.
I will end the practice of catch and release.
We're going to catch and release them to Mexico.
And I will send troops to the southern border.
Even if they're not from Mexico, folks, I don't care. I'm just sending them to Mexico. We're not getting multiple bus trips. They're just all going to Mexico. Mexico can sort them out from there. That's their fucking problem.
To repel the disastrous invasion of our country. Under the orders I signed today, we will also be designating the cartels as foreign terrorist organizations. And by invoking the Alien Enemies Act of 1798, I will direct our government to use the full and immense power of federal and state law enforcement to eliminate the presence of all foreign gangs and criminal networks, bringing devastating crime to U.S. soil.
But enough about AIPAC.
Including our cities and inner cities. As Commander-in-Chief, I have no higher responsibility than to defend our country from threats and invasions, and that is exactly what I am going to do. We will do it at a level that nobody's ever seen before. Next, I will direct all members of my cabinet to marshal the vast powers at their disposal to defeat what was record inflation.
Uh-oh.
Eggs make all our family moments.
Oh my gosh. Well, it's a good time to check the chat. Hang on. Let's go ahead and block this ad. Now, go ahead and see what's going on in the chat there. I know, I should have ad blocker, but whatever. I should have a lot of things. Wolfland says some have already left on their own. By the way, we know where they are because the government gave them phones. Oh, that shit's done. Those phones are bricked. Like now. They closed the app those fuckers had. No, those phones are done. Those phones, you might not even be able to track them now because they bricked them. Red Pill Renegade, I bet Hillary Clinton was sitting there seething on the inside still to this day, saying that should have been me. It's right. Inflation came up. We got an ad for eggs. Yeah. Only $17 per egg now. Hope you like my new Trump milking AOC meme that we threw up there. I saw that on Twitter. Hope you all like that. The meme scroll, always well cultivated meme scroll here on the show. I don't know, chat. Maybe I should get another super chat. I'm such a shameless whore. Maybe we should get some more super chats for the meme scroll. Oh my gosh. Let's get back into the video.
Costs and prices. The inflation.
Literally, just stop printing money like a drunken fucking sailor and free up the goddamn natural gas and oil again. And, I mean, it's not like we're going to get the currency back to where it should be, but it'll at least fucking stop the bleeding.
The crisis was caused by massive overspending and escalating energy prices, and that is why today I will also declare a national energy emergency. We will drill, baby, drill.
It's going to be a good 4 years, chat.
America will be a manufacturing nation once again, and we have something that no other manufacturing nation will ever have, the largest amount of oil and gas of any country on earth, and we are going to use it.
I'm going to get my box factory job back, chat.
We will bring prices down, fill our strategic reserves up again, right to the top, and export American energy all over the world. We will be a rich nation again, and it is that liquid gold under our feet that will help to do it. With my actions today, we will end the Green New Deal and we will revoke the electric vehicle mandate,
Fuck yeah.
saving our auto industry and keeping my sacred pledge to our great American auto workers.
Fuck yeah. I don't know who
In
that
other
cowboy
words,
is.
you'll be
Good
able
for him.
to buy the car of your choice. We will build automobiles in America again at a rate that nobody could have dreamt possible just a few years ago. And thank you to the auto workers of our nation for your inspiring vote of confidence. We did tremendously with their vote. I will immediately begin the overhaul of our trade system to protect American workers and families. Instead of taxing our citizens to enrich other countries, we will tariff and tax foreign countries to enrich our citizens.
Hell yeah.
For this purpose, we are establishing the External Revenue Service to collect all tariffs, duties, and revenues. It will be massive amounts of money pouring into our treasury, coming from foreign sources. The American dream will soon be back and thriving like never before to restore competence and effectiveness to our federal government. My administration will establish the brand new Department of Government Efficiency.
And we're not putting Vivek in it. Fucking nerd ruined his chance. That is already at least being rumored that Vivek's out. Vivek's out of that. Like, nah, man, you're fucking radioactive now. You gotta go. Like, nobody wants to be around you now, you fucking nerd.
After years and years of illegal and unconstitutional federal efforts to restrict free expression, I will also sign an executive order to immediately stop all government censorship and bring back free speech to America.
Hell yeah. We're all getting N-word passes. We're all getting N-word. Now, Grubby already had one. His girlfriend gave it to him. But the rest of us, we're all ready. We're all getting our N-word passes. Ah. It's gonna fucking rule. Chat saying Vivek's confirmed out. I hadn't heard he was confirmed. It was all rumor from what I heard, but it was like pretty. It was pretty much confirmed. And Grubby says that's right. Yeah, his girlfriend gave him an N-word pass, so it's cool. But Grubby's is only active in the bedroom though. So Grubby, you will now be getting a more complete N-word pass, not just in the bedroom. We got an N Tower started in the chat, guys. I don't know if I approve. I don't know if we got our N-word passes yet. We're getting them. So let's jump the gun. I don't think we've been handed them yet. Let's calm down. All right.
Never again will the immense power of the state be weaponized to persecute political opponents. Something I know something about. We will not allow that to happen. It will not happen again. Under my leadership, we will restore fair, equal, and impartial justice under the constitutional rule of law.
They're so bad.
And we are going to bring
He's tired.
law and order back to our cities.
But it's particularly the really good one with Detective Gorin, the criminal intent one. That's the best one, folks. It's the best one. We're bringing it back. Gorin and Eanes back on the case. partner Eames. It was a great show. A lot of sexual tension between them. Really the height of that franchise.
This week, I will also end the government policy of trying to socially engineer race and gender into every aspect of public and private life.
Fuck yes.
We will forge a society that is colorblind and merit-based. As of today, it will henceforth be the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female.
Look at Baron. Oh, man.
This week, I will
gonna be a fun
reinstate
4
any
years.
service members who were unjustly expelled from our military for objecting to the COVID vaccine mandate with full back pay.
Full back pay. That's a hell of a check. That, my friends, is one hell of a windfall for those guys. Dashing Rogue says, in Rodney Dangerfield voice, we're all going to get laid. The 90s are coming back. That's right, the 90s are coming back, chat. It says Baron grows an inch every hour. Well, every time they shoot at him, every time they shoot at his dad, he grows another foot. By the end of these 4 years, he's gonna be like 12 stories tall. Oh my gosh. I'm glad the Joker approves. Why are you wearing a purple suit? That's a very odd choice, but whatever. That's cool. Got a couple of Zoomers over here. I don't know what's going on with that. Donald Trump's going to bring the skibbity back to the toilet, I guess.
And I will sign an order to stop our warriors from being subjected to radical political theories and social experiments while on duty. It's going to end immediately. Our armed forces will be freed to focus on their sole mission, defeating America's enemies. Like in 2017, we will again build the strongest military the world has ever seen. We will measure our success not only by the battles we win, but also by the wars that we end, and perhaps most importantly, the wars we never get into.
Chad says the Ford dealerships are going to totally run out of Mustangs soon with that back pay. Oh, yeah, Ford is selling so many F-150s right now. Oh, my God, those boys getting that windfall. Oh, man. So many Dodge Durangos are going to move. If you got a car dealership by a military base, you're in for some commissions here soon. Ray says Medicare already streamed this morning. Everybody's already streamed this, okay? Like, what do you want from me? All right?
My proudest legacy will be that of a peacemaker and unifier. That's what I want to be, a peacemaker and a unifier. I'm pleased to say that as of yesterday, one day before I assumed office, the hostages in the Middle East are coming back home to their families.
Oh my gosh. They're forcing Kamala and Biden up.
Thank you. America will reclaim its rightful place as the greatest, most powerful, most respected nation on earth, inspiring the awe and admiration of the entire world. A short time from now, we are going to be changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, and we will restore the name of a great president, William McKinley, to Mount McKinley, where it should be and where it belongs.
That's so pointless, and I love it.
President McKinley made our country very rich through tariffs and through talent. He was a natural businessman and gave Teddy Roosevelt the money for many of the great things he did, including the Panama Canal, which has foolishly been given to the country of Panama after the United States. The United States, I mean, think of this, spent more money than ever spent on a project before and lost 38,000 lives in the building of the Panama Canal. We have been treated very badly from this foolish gift that should have never been made, and Panama's promise to us has been broken. The purpose of our deal and the spirit of our treaty has been totally violated. American ships are being severely overcharged and not treated fairly in any way, shape, or form, and that includes the United States Navy. And above all, China is operating the Panama Canal, and we didn't give it to China, we gave it to Panama, and we're taking it back.
Fuck yeah. We're gonna conquer Panama. Fuck it, why not? Let's do it. Fuck it, man. You know what? The hell with it. Do it. It makes so much more sense than any other foreign war we've been engaged in damn near ever. Fuck it. Take the Panama Canal. We built the fucking thing. We're taking it back. The more you struggle, the more of Panama we're taking back with it. Fuck you. It's ours now. This world's ours now. Let's be fucking real. This world's ours. All right? Everybody else could suck our dick. It's time for that attitude.
Above all, my message to Americans today is that it is time for us to once again act with courage, vigor, and the vitality of history's greatest civilization. So as we liberate our nation, we will lead it to new heights of victory and success. We will not be deterred. Together we will end the chronic disease epidemic and keep our children safe, healthy, and disease-free. The United States will once again consider itself a growing nation, one that increases our wealth, expands our territory.
I'm very excited that we're going to actually have food again. Like, already the FDA is, before he was even in there, the FDA already banned red dye number 40 or whatever the fuck it was. Yeah, look, man, it's one thing to have junk food, but like, even junk food doesn't have to have outright fucking poison in it, all right? It's about time we got the food situation under control in this country.
Builds our cities, raises our expectations, and carries our flag into new and beautiful horizons. And we will pursue our manifest destiny into the stars, launching American astronauts to plant the stars and stripes on the planet Mars.
Fuck yes. Fuck. Hell yeah. Fucking nerd. Eli, you fucking nerd.
Ambition.
Tucker there. No, seriously, this legitimately, chat, and this may surprise you. Yeah, I'm excited. We're gonna, the economy's gonna pick up. That's great. I'm thrilled about it. Lord knows I'm an unemployed bum right now. I could use a little better prospects. I think we all could. I am thrilled the fuck to death about this. Okay? And there's, like, real talk for a moment here. Let's, I'm legitimately thrilled about this. Wolfland says Trump just freed 1,500 J6ers. Awesome. I don't know why there were that fucking many in prison. That's fucking shameful, but whatever. Awesome. Glad to hear it. But no, I am thrilled about this because here's the thing. We need to be reaching for the stars. All right? We need to do it. It's maybe we get nothing tangible out of it. We will, regardless. The amount of technological advancements that have come from NASA's fapping about alone. Everyday things, okay? Do you like having cordless power tools? Thank fucking space travel. But there's a spiritual aspect to it, too. We need to reach for the stars because that betters us, okay? We need a mission as a country. We need a goal. We need a horizon to go to, okay? And, after the Cold War, that could have been our mission. But instead, our leaders decided to orchestrate / allow a terrorist attack, and then our mission became fucking with Muslims for Israel's sake. Not a great mission. No, it needs to be reaching for the stars, all right? The red planet, nah, bro. It's going to be the red, white, and blue planet. It's ours. Fuck you. Suck our dick. We're taking it. All right? And look, maybe it's never going to be viable to terraform Mars. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm not, 200 years ago, people thought man would never have a flying machine. So who the fuck knows? But maybe there's nothing viable there. Maybe we go there, we plant a rock. There's nothing, plant a flag. There's nothing to do. It's just a dead rock. Maybe. Maybe we can't live there, but maybe we can mine it. Maybe there's resources. Whatever. Maybe we'll never get out of the solar system. Maybe the light speed barrier is a genuinely inescapable barrier. And maybe all the dreams of, a warp engine or making wormholes or any of that other shit, maybe that's all fucking bullshit, all pipe dreams. We're never going to do that. We're just stuck in this fucking solar system. Maybe. That might be the case. There's a genuine value in us trying. Wolfland says the real concern is Mars has less gravity, so humans born there probably can't go back to Earth. Best case. I don't know. Yeah, maybe we have artificial gravity one day. Maybe there's little fucking Mars bases that just all, as long as you're inside the little base, you got Earth gravity. I don't fucking know, man. And again, all this could be a fucking pipe dream. But so what, man? There's something to be said for the dream. And we are the greatest fucking country on Earth, despite our problems. And we should go to the fucking stars. We should have the attitude that, hey, man, we're going to fucking go there. What's that? There might be an inhabitable planet going around Alpha Centauri. Fuck it. We're getting there. Who knows, man? I mean, hell, if we could only get to half this fucking speed of light, it's only about a decade trip to Alpha Centauri. Wolfland says we build spinning buildings for artificial gravity. Look, man, who knows what we could do? Who knows what the fuck we can achieve if we actually fucking try? If we decided to spend our fucking money on... If we were pouring our stupid tax dollars into that instead of Ukraine and Israel wars, and instead of babysitting the fucking third world, you know, and taking care of a bunch of Mexicans that came here, who knows what we could fucking do, man? Who fucking knows? But we're better off trying. There's a divine spark in us that makes us look at the horizon and just want to know what... Our oceans are filled with the corpses of people that got in a rinky-dink little fucking boat and figured they were going to go around the goddamn world. You know. We constantly looked at mountains and said, I want to go to the fucking top of that. And I'm talking in our earliest days as a species. What the fuck's up there? Dashing Rogue says, I hate to be the guy who keeps saying this, but it's very important to understand we gave Ukraine and Israel weapons, not fucking cash. We gave them cash, too. Let's be fucking real. And also, weapons cost money. Alright? I'm tired of babysitting a fucking blood feud in the Middle East. I'm tired of babysitting the Ukraine. I'm tired of babysitting this fucking world. Alright? I'm tired of babysitting the old world. Enough's enough. I'm tired of pissing our money away on this dumb shit. Okay? It's time to put our money into the fucking stars. Wolfland says, so if we colonize Mars, when do we bring dogs and pets to Mars with us? I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it the fuck out, man. One step at a time. We'll figure shit out. All right. That's about as far as I'm going to get into the Trump speech. The rest of it's good, but we got to the part I really wanted to comment on. All right, Chet, we've gone about an hour and 12 minutes, but we are not done. We are not done. We're going to go ahead and hang on. We're going to go ahead and have a little intermission because I got to take a piss and then I'm going to get some water. And then we're going to go ahead and watch some Melody Mac. So, let's, if it'll load, I'm going to play a little music. Here we go. Oh, yeah. All right. I'm going to go take a piss. Drink a little bit of water. Be back in a minute. Go ahead and get yourself comfortable, chat. Because we got probably at least another hour ahead of us. And remember, I don't want to talk over this. That probably sounds like shit. Remember, folks, streamlabs.com/TheBeckloff, paypal.me/TheBeckloff. Send your super chat and we'll read it. Send shekels and ruples and all sorts of other stuff. All right, chat, we're back. We're back. Oh my gosh. Snakes on a Plane says this is better than the intro music. Well, it is, of course, the soundtrack to the greatest Sonic game ever made, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Fantastic music, fantastic game, best game in the series. Best game in the series. If you said Sonic Adventure 2, congratulations, you're wrong. You're very wrong. And if you said Sonic 2, you're wrong. Sonic 2 feels like a prototype compared to Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Tails can't even fly in that fucking game. You introduce a character that can fly. You let the player play as him, and he can't fly when you play as him. What is that shit? Well, we're not here to talk about Sonic. We're here to talk about something just as autistic. Melonie Mac. Alrighty. This is Sonic 06, best in the series. Okay. You know what? Every time I hear one of the Shadow fans be like, I wish we had Sonic Adventure 3, you did. It was called Sonic 06. There is nothing wrong with Sonic 06 that isn't also wrong in lesser amounts with Sonic Adventure 2. Terrible DeviantArt recolor characters. Terrible writing. Buggy ass fucking gameplay. It's all there in Sonic Adventure 2. But whatever. We're not... Quit sucking me into that chat. You know I don't necessarily want to do this part. I hope we get more super chats for this part because this part's gonna suck. We're going to talk Melonie Mac, folks. So, to catch us up to speed on this fucking saga, Melonie Mac, who is known for being a thoughty e-girl, recently started claiming she's a Christian and using it to beat people over the head with. And she's decided, even though she's made her career based on guys simbing for her, even though her favorite game is Tomb Raider, which is all about gooner bait for 14-year-old boys. And I say that as someone who himself loves Tomb Raider. Even though all of that, she's decided that if you like pretty girls in video games, you're a degenerate gooner. And despite the fact that this woman made a name for herself running her mouth about SJW censorship, she has been going off on her own kind of censorship that she wants. Rightfully actually being called out by her audience. I'd love to see what the dislikes on this. I bet they're high. All the comments are like, fuck off. So that's her imploding her career here recently. I think part of this, if I had to psychoanalyze the bitch, is that Melonie is like 40 fucking years old, or damn near. She's my fucking age, a little bit younger. And her days of getting simp bucks are probably coming to an end. She's divorced. She has no children. Big conservative Christian girl who's divorced and has no children. She's gonna hop now on the sexy bad bandwagon since she can't exploit that anymore. Oh my gosh. Grubby tells me it's 3.3k dislikes. Well, what is the likes? Let me check real quick. The likes are 3.6k likes. I'm actually amazed. I would have thought it would have been more dislikes because the comments are nothing but fuck you, bitch. I don't know. Maybe she bought it some likes. I wouldn't doubt it. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. I must be allergic to thought. Well, I'm allergic to this strain of thought. Let's see. So, Chad says, Melonie Max is going to go after Rouge the Bat next. Thanks a lot, Sonic Adventure 2. Blue Team says, like 40-year-old Hollywood actresses now complaining about over-sexualization. Yes, exactly. That's what this is going to be. It's a sexy bad. Because the Bible. And she's going to wave around a Bible that has clearly never been fucking opened. Looks like she just bought it at Barnes & Noble right before... right on her way home to record this. Now look, chat, I have a Bible on my bookshelf, a King James, that is in very good condition because I don't generally read the King James that much. I also have a Bible that a friend got me when I first started going to church, and it's like New Believer's Journey edition or some horse shit like that. And it was a gift, and it is falling the fuck apart. Like, a large portion of the front cover is gone. It's got highlighter marks in it. The spine looks like shit. Bent so many times, it's like the print on the spine is almost illegible. Chat says Melonie Mac is 40. That woman looks like she's 25. She doesn't look bad for 40, but I think it's more that she dresses like she's 25. But, look, man, not to brag, but a lot of us fucking millennials are aging pretty well. I don't know what it is exactly. I think we just drank more water. Like, I honestly think it's that simple. You know, if you go back and look at, like, a 30-year-old in fucking 1982, they look 60. Like, and part of that is the styles of clothing and hair you associate with old people. That is part of it. But a lot of it isn't just that. We are fucking more hydrated. And that goes a long way. It does. DK says in the chat, now Razorfist is hopping on the bandwagon. Yeah, Razorfist decided to throw away his last fucking bit of credibility on sniffing her ass. I don't know where that came from. I know Razorfist is on a fucking Christian grift too now. I'll tell you what. You know the meme of the black guy crying while he's pointing the gun at you? I don't know what movie that's from, but you know the one I'm talking about. You know, that was me when it was finally time to unsubscribe to the Rageaholic. That one stung a bit. Wolfland says, I look younger than I am, but thanks to injuries, I feel older than I am. I've always looked younger, and when I was younger, that was kind of a detriment. I mean, I spent a large portion of my 20s looking like I was fucking 14 or 15. I was getting carded all through my 20s. Just all through my 20s. I remember when I was dating that older chick. When I was 25, I was dating a chick that was like 36. And I remember the one time I came over and her mom was over at her apartment. It's just kind of awkward to meet a parent, especially when you're not expecting it, you know. And I literally heard them in the next room talking. And her mom was literally like, what are you doing? You're going to get in trouble. Her mom literally thought she was banging a teenager. DK says, apparently Razorfist is a Lutheran. Grubby says, it's funny since one of Razorfist's favorite metal bands is Bathory, which helped start the black metal subgenre known for satanic lyrics. Wolfland says, I only get carded in chains. I don't get carded anymore. I mean, look, I'll be 42 in a couple of months. I'll be 42 in March. I don't still look like I'm 14. Nah. That said, I don't look 42. I mean, if I stopped being so fucking fat, I'd look pretty good. Being a fat ass is what really kind of knocks it down for me. But I'm working on that, chat. I'm working on that. I have almost completely cut out the soda. Like, I used to have multiple sodas a fucking day like a goddamn fat pig. But no, man, I count on one hand the amount of sodas I've had this month. Period. Like, I felt like celebrating Trump, and I had one while I was streaming, and I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. 16-ounce can, didn't even finish it. I don't have the stomach for it anymore now that I cut it out. Like, I crack it open, the first sip, oh god, yeah, fuck yeah, man. And after a while, it's like, ooh, man, that's more fucking. Oh yeah, I forgot soda's basically battery acid. Anyways, though, let's go ahead and hop in and talk. And Melonie Mac, I'm gonna be suffering here, chat. I hope I get maybe a buck or two more in super chats, because it's gonna be rough. But yeah, that's the background. Melonie Mac is a hypocritical cunt, and she's gonna try desperately to flail about and explain why she's not a hypocritical cunt. I don't think we're getting through all this. It's a 30-minute video, and a lot of it is her repeating herself. This could have been like a 5-minute video, but yap. So, chat says drink tea. I'm just drinking water now. Like, if I really need the caffeine, I have caffeine pills. But let's go ahead and go back to Windows Capture. Gosh, she got the fucking crazy eyes.
Okay, so this video has been a long time coming. A little over a month ago, I got canceled from the anti-woke side, right? Canceled or cancel attempt.
Well, no, you said some dumb shit, and people said, shut up, ho. Like, stop saying dumb shit. Like, that's not the same as getting canceled. And also, you didn't get canceled for your views so much as you got canceled for your fucking hypocrisy. You're not some prim, proper fucking church girl coming out with your dumb trad takes, all right? Oh, she's already setting me off, chat. Ooh, man. We're 9 seconds in, she's already pissed me off.
You know, it is what it is. I lost a lot of followers here on YouTube.
Not enough. Not enough followers. 213K subscribers. Shame on you, motherfucker. Just beat off. All right, we got we got to talk. Guys. We got to talk for a second here. What the fuck are you doing with your life that you're subscribed to Melonie Mac? Look, I get it. You like pretty girls. For the sake of argument, we'll call her hot. Kind of mid, in my opinion. Kind of girl next door, in my opinion. But I could see why you'd be into her. She's by no means ugly. I think it's more that she's just so ugly on the inside it bothers me. Like, she just legitimately... She is crazy in the way that reminds me of a specific ex. If I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, chat, that's honestly why I would not fuck her with my worst enemy's dick. I know this type, okay? You think I'm joking when I say this is the church girl that will blow you in the Olive Garden parking lot on the first date because mouth stuff doesn't count. And then the next week, she'll do that. And then the next week, she'll complain about, like, you having a swimsuit calendar in your fucking garage. That's the kind of fucking insufferable crazy we're dealing with, okay? I ain't gonna fucking lie, chat. First church girl I dated. God fucking damn it. Grown-ass woman. Grown-ass fucking woman obsessed with Care Bears. Now, okay, fine. You like your kitty shit, I get it. I like my fucking Bing Bing Woohoo games and my comic books. Cool, fine. But then once you give me shit about the fucking comic books, bitch, you wanted a goddamn Care Bear complete fucking series on DVD for your birthday. Don't give me shit about watching Bruce Timm Batman. Suck my dick. In the Applebee's parking lot. And she's exactly that type. And I will admit that I am bringing a little personal fucking baggage to my hatred of Melonie Mac. But it's also like I don't like people to beat motherfuckers over the head with the Bible. You don't win anybody Christ that way. You don't win anybody Christ screaming fucking slurs in your car while you're eating a stick of butter. It doesn't fucking work that way, okay? Matt Forney says, Jesus, back off. You could stop saying mouse stuff every time I hear that phrase. I think of that creepy anti-2025 ad. Her words, not mine. That's why I quote it. Backlog, if you were able to survive Lindsay Ellis' nonsensical ramblings and 100 jump cuts, you can endure Melonie Mac's bullshit. Lindsay Ellis was less of a hypocrite, at least. Still a lot of a fucking hypocrite, don't get me wrong. Melonie Mac wants to lecture me about purity while wearing a crop top, and Lindsay Ellis wants to lecture me about the patriarchy while wearing a crop top, and in both cases, it's kind of fucking ridiculous. I don't know. I might not survive, chat.
God. And on X, because
it's Twitter. We're not calling it X. Okay, I'm not doing that. Sorry, Elon. I hope you get us to Mars. It's not X.
I said I do not want perversion in video games. And that includes that of the straight variety.
Men liking pretty women is not perversion. Look, maybe me liking them stepping on me while I call mommy might be perversion, but just being attracted to men liking pretty women is why the fuck you and I exist. It's why anybody fucking exists. I don't know, Melody, if you still think the stork brought the fucking babies, but that ain't how it works. Men are supposed to like attractive women.
Right? Now, some people I've learned that the anti-woke, there are different factions in the anti-woke crowd.
She learned that men like looking at attractive women, which again is points that she made years ago. You know, she was all like, oh, I love my fucking Tomb Raider because I like seeing attractive women. I like pretending to be an attractive, well, I like playing as this character because power fantasy. Forney says a woman with 2 full sleeve tattoos posts beating people over the head with the Bible. Yeah, what a time to be alive, isn't it? Wolfland says, I don't know, Chris. Many a church folk have told me booba is the devil. Yeah, you know what I get that a lot too. But I don't know about you, Chad, but I like titties. All right? And the reality is, I've liked titties since I was a baby. You know? When I was a baby, I liked titties. And then I went through a phase of about 10 years, maybe a little more, where I didn't like titties anymore. But I still even kind of liked them. Just didn't know why. But, you know, I'd be watching the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, and Elvira would come on for the Halloween episode with her titties half hanging out. And I didn't know why, but I'd be like, nice. You know, April O'Neil, every fucking day after school on the Ninja Turtles, had her titties half hanging out. And I'd be like, nice. Didn't know why, but whatever. But then, didn't get to about 11 or 12, and suddenly, I know why, and I like titties again, full stop. And that's just been true ever since. And I don't want to, just like I don't want some fucking yammering feminist telling me that I'm problematic for liking titties. I don't particularly want some yammering fucking tatted up church hoe to tell me I'm fucking sinful for liking titties. I like titties. I'm supposed to like titties. Eons of fucking instincts wired into my genetic code tell me to like titties. I'm not going to apologize for it. I'm done apologizing for liking titties. Have you seen titties? They fucking rule. Hell, I'm even more of an ass man when you get right down to it, but I still like fucking titties.
am a Christian. Everything I do, everything I say, everything in my life is centered around Christ.
This Bible that I've never opened. Everything in her life, chat, is centered around Jesus Christ, as evidenced by this Bible that I just picked up at Books A Million on my way back from Starbucks. Are you fucking kidding me? The metaphorical balls on this woman. Chat, if any Christian, any self-professing Christian tells you that everything they do centers around Christ, you need to run from that person because they are lying to you. As a Christian, everything you do should center around Christ. Certainly. But I don't know about you, Chad, but we don't live in fucking Shoodland. I don't live in Shoodland. You don't live in Shoodland. And Melonie Sarkeesian over here doesn't live in fucking Shoodland. Nobody that says that is being honest with themselves. Nobody that says that is taking time to be aware of the plank in their own eye. I would dare not say that. The best, most righteous Christian that ever walked this earth would dare not say that. No Christian who has any sense of themselves would ever dare say that. Again, that I try or I should or this is what I strive for, fine. But to actually say that, the chrome-plated metaphorical balls on you, ho. Perhaps I should say the chrome-plated fucking ovaries. We will not get far into this.
So I didn't make this channel 3 years ago to put my neck out there to get blacklisted from the video game industry so I can't even do mainstream work like I used to do. I didn't put myself in
You don't forget, this is a G4 ho.
that position to call out the perversion with the queer ideology and this, that, and the other that has been infecting everything. I didn't put myself in that position just so I could turn around and push perversion just because it's straight. Not gonna happen. Now, if you want some sort of context, I can give you a little bit. I'm not gonna show the actual video because I do have a lot of Christians who follow me who probably wouldn't appreciate having something like that thrown on the...
Bitch, you're barely dressed. You're barely fucking dressed, and you're like, I'm not going to show the video that I found objectionable. It was just some chick in, like, skimpy girl armor for generic medieval fantasy bullshit game number 8002 that was, like, shaking her butt, all right? It was fucking nothing. Shame on everybody that's defending this fucking thought. Let's see. What's she doing here? I don't want to watch this. We're commenting on it. I don't want to watch it anymore. Fucking hate this bitch. So fucking done with this shit. Like, you don't fucking play the game, all right? And also the other thing, all these other simps, they want to be like, she's not actually calling for censorship. First of all, yes, she fucking is. Second of all, even if she's not overtly calling for censorship, Anita Sarkeesian was never overtly calling for censorship. Okay? But we knew what the fuck her game was, all right? We knew what the fuck she was trying to do. By the way, her actual arguments were more fucking thought out than fucking thoughterly over here. Chet says Bella Delphine and her fans are infinitely more respectable. Absolutely. Because all Bella Delphine, who is way hotter than Melonie, I might add, all she ever does is she shows her little fucking pussy hole. And I don't know, she probably fucks on OnlyFans. I haven't seen her OnlyFans. I've seen her nudes. They're fucking fire. I ain't seen any actual porn with her. I don't know if she even does actual porn. Like actual sex acts. Not just nudes and play with her pussy. I don't know if she goes full out on Hustler and Penthouse. I just know she does Playboy-esque shit. But whatever. Maybe she does go full. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Point is, she's just out there putting her fucking content out there. And her simps are like, oh my God, you're so hot. Here's some fucking money. Melonie believes in loss of salvation. Shows how much she knows the Bible. Never trust a Christian who believes in loss of salvation. Never. Yeah, I hear those words out of somebody's fucking mouth. I hear that argument out of somebody's fucking mouth. All theological arguments from them are now just discarded. My brain just fucking deletes them. All right? Like, no, get that shit out of here. Pointless. Trash. Gone. But yeah, she's getting called out. All the comments are just like, go fuck yourself, bitch. All the people on Twitter are dragging her. The Razor, like fucking, the Quarter Pounder, he's out there being like, you know, oh my gosh. You know, everybody be nice to Melonie Mac. I want her on my show so I get more views because she's pretty, and I also want to cheat with my wife with her. Yes, Wolfland, loss is in you lose it. There's a lot of Christians that argue that. Oh my gosh, you could sin so bad that you lose your salvation. They never know exactly where that line is. Because I got news for you. We all sin all the time. You're a fucking fool if you think your salvation has anything to do with you. We're all fucked if it has anything to do with you. If you stand before God and he says, you know what, I'm in a good mood today. You know, maybe it's Christmas. Maybe it's his son's birthday. He's in a good mood. And he's like, I'm going to judge you. I'm going to give you a point. Either you could have Christ's salvation or I could judge you based on the best day you ever lived. I'm taking Christ's righteousness. All right? Because I know even the best day I ever had. Take my best fucking moment. I don't have a prayer. And neither do you. And you have not actually come to grips with what Christianity teaches if you think otherwise. You might as well be somebody that doesn't go to church, doesn't know the first thing about Christianity, never prayed in their fucking life, and just assumes if heaven's real, they'll get in because I'm a good person, because I didn't murder anybody or something. You might as well be that guy. At least that guy gets to sleep in on Sunday. You're no better off than that guy otherwise. It's like I said the other day on here. The essence of Christianity is that salvation is a free gift. And man's ego has a real fucking, all of us, has a real fucking hard time with that. No, it's got to be something I did too, right? It ain't nothing you did. You don't bring nothing to this. You bring nothing to the table but your sin. And you're fooling yourself if you think otherwise. So no, I don't want to hear it from the Tomb Raider fan who makes her fucking living being followed by simps. That I'm wrong because I fucking play a game with sexy ladies in it. Oh my gosh. Whatever, man. I'm having a great day today anyways. Got me some hella fucking super chats today. Big fucking help. No dashing, it is free, okay? It is free. It is absolutely free. Sorry to tell you, it's free. I know you think you want to add something to it. You ain't adding nothing to it, okay? Sanctification is a thing that happens as a result of your salvation. It is not the cause, okay? It is not the root. Sorry to tell you. It's free. You would think that everybody would think that's great news, but for some reason, no one does. No. I have something to add to it too. But no, actually you don't. Salvation is not by good works, lest no man boast. Now your salvation will result in good works. Sure. But that ain't the source. Michael Lewis, would you rather hear it from a street preacher who at least lives a godly life? It's more tolerable. But no, I don't want to hear that I'm not allowed to play Grand Theft Auto. Look, maybe you can't play Grand Theft Auto. Okay? Maybe you are so weak in spirit that Grand Theft Auto causes you to stumble. Maybe the game with the sexy barbarian lady in the bikini armor causes you to stumble. Then don't fucking play it, all right? Some of us can eat meat, though. Red Pill Renegade says, after this fallout, I give Melonie Mac at least 3 months before she completely implodes. If she keeps that Anita Sarkeesian routine up, I don't know, man. She's got a lot of people sniffing her ass. You know, she's got a lot of motherfuckers out there who themselves, I believe, are imploding in credibility, but they're running interference. You know, I mean, eventually Razor Fist will have blocked the whole internet, and then there will be no one left to watch his videos. But for now, he still has a following. Razor Fist loves Spoonie so much he decided to become him. He just decided to become Spoonie with a work ethic. Don't tell me how to play the game. All right, chat. We've gone on for almost 2 hours today. And I did get considerable super chats before the show started. Again, thank you. Good God, thank you for that. And I got some super chats while I was streaming, and I'm very grateful for those as well. So, if you enjoy the content I put out, and I don't know why you would, because it's kind of dog shit when you get right down to it, but if you do, if you are so inclined to enjoy it, you should hit that streamlabs.com/thebeckoff and send a donation even when I'm not live, and I will see it when I am live and go ahead and read it. You can hit the paypal.me/thebeckoff and send a donation that way. I will see your name when you do that, but don't worry, I'm not a filthy groiper who fucking doxes people. And, you know, if you have a message, I'll read it with your first name or something like that. You know, or not read it if you say don't read this. You know, whatever. And I'll also leave a link to the Amazon wishlist down below if you would like to buy me some of the dumb shit that I like as appreciation for this content. That would also be pretty damn rad. That's about it for tonight, folks. It's a fucking new dawn in this country right now. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty goddamn excited about it. And that's about it for tonight. I want to thank you all for watching. Beckloff out.